Yeah, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Hatari Fiai, and I'm the principal consultant here at Vassar's Travels in Port Harcourt, Nigeria. Today we'll be talking about the frequently asked questions for Canada, FAQs for our Canada packages. All right, so we'll be getting the questions coming in and then we'll be giving the answers. We've been able to compile frequently asked questions from most of our clients over the years. We've spanned over 17 years of business, and then we've been able to cover these questions and put them in a simple format so we can answer your prospective questions, all right, in the best possible way we can. Because of time, we're going to be going direct and straight to the point. So if you have a pen and paper, it's time to get ready. All right, let's have the questions coming.
What are the packages and process duration?
All right, the packages for Canada are about, let me call it four packages. Number one, we have the Canada Study, Work, and Residence Permit. Study, work, and residence permit while you study in Canada and you're working at the same time. Okay, all right. So that's a very brilliant package. It comes out in about 4 to 5 months. Everything is ready. You're in Canada. You're working a lot in Ontario and you're studying. We even have the online study plan where you're in Canada working in any province in Canada and you're studying online just from 5 to 9 p.m. in the evening, and it's an amazing opportunity because it's just like a direct work permit, to Canada, because you are not really going to classes from Monday to Friday. You work anywhere in any city or province in Canada, and then you just take your classes online, and then it's pretty easy. It's just like a direct work permit. So we have the Canada Study and Work Permit. We have the Direct Work Permit. All right, that's the second package. In this Direct Work Permit, you are going straight to work. No school, no study, no online, nothing. You just go straight with an actual job to Canada to work. You can go alone and you can go with your family. So that's the second package. The third package is just a basic Canada visa. We can get you a business visa, we will get you a visitor visa, and then you go into Canada. And then there are options to change it to work permit while you are in Canada. We have lawyers who can help you do that. There are a lot of options to change it to work permit. Basically, there's nobody who sent to the visitor visa who has come back actually. But they are not living illegally either in Canada. They got into Canada with a visa, and then we give them options, legal, legitimate options to change their status from visitor to work permit. All right, so that's the third one, visitor visa. The fourth one will be the pupil route or the pupil deal. In this case, we have a special arrangement with a particular school in Brampton, Ontario, Canada, where we can take your child if they are between 10 years to 17 years. Okay, we can take them to this school, and then because they are still not up to 18 years, we will use our Canadian lawyers to petition to say that you must come with them because they are still minors, right? And in that case, you will get a visa to Canada. So for those who have been rejected Canadian visas over and over, this is the exact deal you need to go for: the pupil deal or the pupil route. Okay. So you go with your child immediately, your child goes into school, and then you are with a visitor visa, and then we help you translate it from a visitor visa to a work permit, and then you can settle in Canada and invite the rest of your family. So these are the four routes. Number one, study and work permit to Canada. Number two, direct work permit to Canada. Number three, Canada visa, business or visitor. Number four, pupil route or pupil deal. All right. So those are the packages we have. What are the process duration? For Canada study and work permit, in 4 to 5 months, you're through. Let's call it 5 months. Everything is over. All right. For the Canada direct work permit, that should take us at least 9 to 11 months. All right. For the Canada visa, direct visa to Canada, that should take 6 to 7 months. For the pupil deal that you go with your child, in 4 to 5 months, you are through with it. All right. So these are the process durations for this program. All right. Let's get the next question, please.
Okay, so what are the payment plans route by route?
Okay, great. For the payment plans, it's easy. We've outlined all the payment plans down in an outline attached to this video. I think they would have sent an outline with the payment plans. And every month we bring out what's called our product list or destination list, where you see all the countries we're offering and the prices and the initial deposits. Okay, so for the Canada study and work permit, it's a two-way payment plan. You pay your initial deposit, and when your visa is out, like you are seeing your visa, you pay your deposit, your balance. So it's just two ways, two payments. For the Canada direct work permit, is three payments. We break it into three payments, and you pay in three installments. For the Canada direct ordinary visa or business visa, you pay two payments: the initial deposit and then the balance. For the pupil route stroke deal, you pay two payments also. So for every of these routes, you pay 2 payments, except the Canada Direct Work Permit, where you pay in 3 installments. All right, let's have the next question.
What is the pathway to citizenship?
Pathway to citizenship is Canada has a myriad of opportunities for citizenship. You have, if you go through the study and work permit route, after school you get a postgraduate work permit, or you have a regular work permit. Just work for 1 year after your studies, and then you can apply for permanent residence. Simple. When you get permanent residence, you wait for the required amount of days, and then you get citizenship. Simple. Just make sure you're not involved in crime, because in that case you would not get citizenship. So you have to be citizenship material, pay your taxes, live a honest life, have your basic integrity, have a good credit history on your credit cards, and basically you would qualify for citizenship when it's time. So basically, after school, you work for at least 1 year and pay your taxes, and then you can apply for permanent residence to Canada. That's for the study and work permit route. For the direct work permit route, just come into Canada, work for your first 12 months, which is 1 year, and then you can apply for permanent residence, either through the Canada Experience class or through the provincial nominee class. All right. Number 3, for the Canada visa, the visitor visa or the business visa, first on getting to Canada, we first translate you into a direct work permit. So you come in with a visitor visa, and then through the help of our lawyers in Ontario, we help you switch from visitor visa to a direct work permit, a work permit, right? So when you get a work permit, you work for another 1 year, and then you can apply for your family to come join you. For the pupil route or the deal, your child is coming in there with his study and work permit already, and then you are coming with a visitor visa. So we first switch you to a work permit, and then after working for 1 year, you can apply for permanent residence. Once you get permanent residence, you move on to citizenship easily. So far, you pay your taxes and you keep the rules, right? So those are the basic things you need to know about pathway to citizenship. And of course, you should know that the moment you get permanent residence, your children will be paid salaries every month in Canada. And from the moment you get into Canada, even though you are going with the study route, your children will have free education from the moment you get into Canada. Free education, free healthcare, because you're paying taxes. All right? And then once you get permanent residence, on top of the free education and free healthcare, they will start giving them monthly salaries every month, each of the children. So it's an amazing opportunity. And of course, when you get the Canadian passport, you can go to over 140 something countries worldwide without visas, all right, including the United States. All right, let's have the next question.
Can I go with my family?
Yeah, of course. You can go with your family. So the short answer is yes. You can go with your family on the student route. You can go with your family on the direct work permit route. You can go with your family even on the visa route. All right. But you cannot go with your family on the pupil route, because you have to go with only one of your child. So either the mother or the father will go with that child. So 2 members of the family will go on the pupil route. And then after the mother or the father gets a work permit, they can invite the rest members of the family. So for all the 4 options, you can go with your family for 3 of the options, except the 4th option where you have to go first and then the family comes later. All right. Next question.
What is the work permit duration?
All right, work permit durations for study and work permits is approximately 2 years. Canada direct work permits is also 2 years. The Canada visa could be anything. It could be 5 years, 2 years, 3 years, or whatever. The pupil deal is around the same 3 years, 2 to 3 years. All right, so these are the durations you have when you go into Canada. Yeah. Next.
Which province in Canada would you be relocating us?
If you're looking at Canada, it depends on the province you're going to, the school that you're going to, what province it is. But most of my schools are in Ontario. 90% of my students are in Ontario, because that's the heartbeat of Canada. It's like their own Lagos. That's where everything is happening. So it's the engine room. So most of my people are in Ontario, but that doesn't mean everybody's in Ontario. We have a few people in New Brunswick. We have a few people in Alberta. We have 1 or 2 in British Columbia. But basically, we're in Ontario. We're in Toronto, Mississauga, Kitchener, Waterloo, Hamilton. That's where we have a lot of people. So if you're going through us and you're going to Ontario, you're going to have a lot of support. For instance, you need support for pickup, you need support for accommodation, you need support for job finding. We have a lot of people there, like family, so they can help you in Ontario. And that's where we have the highest wages in Canada, some of the highest wages. So a lot of our people in Ontario, and I would advise you also to join them in the province of Ontario. Yeah, next question.
What is the success rate?
Tricky question, but our success rate right now, short answer is about 93%, between 93 to 95%. Okay, we have if we do okay this month of July 2023, we got 8 Canadian visas and we had only 2 refusals and 8 Canadian visas. So out of 10 applications, we have 8 coming out and only 2 not coming out. And the 2 not coming out, one of them was because of his age and he has reapplied for another program that is age specific to him, and the other one is because the account was not okay. They didn't go through us for the proof of funds, so we had to redo the account and resubmit. So we have almost a 100% success rate. So at 93%, I think that's pretty good. Out of 10, we should be getting 8 to 9 visas coming out here.
Is there a refund policy?
Yeah, of course, there's a refund policy.